Are you relying on people's votes to rate your worth? Stop. Cut the cord to external validation.
You care too much. The solution? Detach. Don't care. And the end result?
The joy to live authentically as yourself.
Detachment is not caring less about you. It's to focus more on yourself so you don't let other people's expectations toward you define you. Let me give it to you straight. Detachment is like high level training. It freaking hurts. Definitely.
I remember when I was training 25 plus hours a week for Team Canada.
Not these 25 plus hours a week were pleasant.
There was also pain, injuries, losses, conflicts.
Though my commitment to the team was way higher than all these unpleasant things that were ongoing during the training and all those 25 plus hours. In fact, I remember there was this day I stormed into my coach office and I said, Stefan, I'm quitting. A lot of people are saying that I'm crazy. I should focus on my studies. I'm a full-time physical therapy student and I don't have enough time to study. And some people even said I'm ruining my life. I'm training too much. I don't have time for anything, not time for friends, not time for family and all that stuff. I said, it's too hard, I'm quitting. And then he told me, well, it's your choice. It's either you take care about what other people say about you and you let that define you and your path, or you think about what all those experiences might bring you into your life and how it will help you grow as a human being and how much you're going to learn not only on yourself, but you're going to develop all those social skills and team skills and life skills that will be forever useful in your life. And then he said, well, people are always going to talk. Either you succeed or you fail. They're going to have something to say about it. They always judge. So it's either you listen to them and you pass on so many great things that might happen in your life, or you decide to do as you feel that you should do and just uplift your life with doing something that you are passionate about. Practice is at 7. Do I see you there? And I said, yes. That was all that it took. In fact, this was the first time, I think, that I was dealing with a ton of critics from my external world and that I decided to go forward anyways. And so it was kind of a detachment, detaching from what other people were expecting me to do. And it felt definitely liberating. In that same situation, about being on the national team and representing Canada, there was another conflict and another thing that I had to detach from, and it was from missing exams in December. So I was attending the World's Championship. I was selected. It was in December, and at the same time, I had 2 exams that I was going to miss with the same teacher. And so that teacher threatened to fail my classes if I was not in class at the same time as my colleagues to do that exam. And then I told her, well, it shouldn't be a choice to decide if I would do my exam or represent my country in the World's Championship. And so after negotiations with someone who helped me in the university personnel, then I was able to actually pass my exam while I was still in Germany in my hotel room at the same time as my colleagues did it here in Canada. And so again, this was when I was able to detach myself from the emotions, from all the rage that I had inside of me, and just figure, well, wait a minute, there should be a solution and there should be something that I can do in order to be able to still live what I want to experience at the World's Championship and make it happen as a physical therapy student. So I ended up passing those 2 classes and I was really proud of myself.
So I didn't accept that external validation. Thank God, because it led me to play in Denmark.
So if you're not serious about your commitment of being detached, then at the first hurdle, you will come back to caring too much and you will come back to having other people decide and validate your worth, which is not a good thing.
You'll re-engage into a toxic relationship. You'll continue caring about what your colleagues say about you. You'll do as others say, so you can feel loved.
You're a human being though, so it's normal to detach. I mean, we all have those setbacks. But again, now that you're more aware of it, you can definitely catch yourself and identify it. And then your job will be to dig deeper into understanding what is the underlying reason why you feel this way. Why do you feel so attached to that person? Why do you feel so attached to that situation? And then as soon as you find this reason, then it will be easier for you to seek help, dig deeper, and being able to not tie your worthiness to what situations are or to what other people say. Detachment is not something that you can fake it until you make it. In fact, I know and I'm sure that it's already happened to you. Saying that you don't care about something or someone, but then all your body language says otherwise. Yeah, like I said, I really don't care. I really don't. I don't care. Another thing about detachment is that you can't be just half detached. You have to be fully detached because it's important for you to be fully with yourself. Because if you're not, if you still allow half of the situation or half of people's opinion get inside of you, inside of your mind, inside of your thinking, then you're not detached and you are allowing, again, these people to have a say in who you want to be or what you want to do. One thing that you can do to help out is to change environments, meet new people, start new hobbies, focus on yourself, focus on improving yourself. That's the best gift that you can give yourself.
Invest into watching personal development and inspiring videos that will contribute to making you a better version of yourself.
Detachment also has to do with, this idea that you can control everything. It's so funny because when you do, it's not that you control everything. You have the illusion of controlling everything, and it's not that at all. I remember having this challenge, rethinking about some event that happened to me in the past. And so when you think about it 2, 3, 4 times a week, each time you dwell about it, then you relive these emotions. And these emotions are negative. And sometimes it might even lead you to feel sorry about yourself. And when you're sorry about yourself, then you can't be productive on doing anything that is purposeful or passionate in your life or anything like that, or even helping people that you could, because of your gifts or your expertise. And so the longest that you dwell on your past, the longest that you are not detached from what happened in the past, the more time that you lose and the more momentum that you lose into stepping into that new version of yourself and just achieving your goals and helping people that you're supposed to help. So now you see, what's the point?
Detachment from the past is one of the most challenging things to do, but when you finally do, it's liberating. You've got to ask yourself how to love yourself enough and build yourself enough that you don't have to count on external validation.
Careful though, your brain might trick you into not wanting you to detach. For example, when you make a plan, you might have a plan about something, you have a very strict and clear idea on how things are supposed to happen. And as long as it doesn't happen as you plan it to happen, then you are disappointed. But you totally forget that the universe is intelligent, that there's a clear path for you, that yes, the universe has this shaped for you. And so as long as you don't let go, then this path, you will not be able to experience it. You will just live in frustration and anger and disappointment, which is not a way to live. As long as you don't let go, you will project that desperate energy. And that desperate energy doesn't attract anything. And everything is about energy. And so when your energy is uplifted, positive, trusting the universe, trusting your actions, making sure that you are a better version of yourself each and every single day, well, this is when you're going to attract everything that you desire in your life. When you keep dwelling, when you keep being negative, when you keep complaining, when you keep believing too hard and caring too much on your plans and whatsoever, this is when it will become even more frustrating for you not to hit your goals, because again, you will be the responsible one, because you will not be detached enough from the outcome, because you had a plan and you thought that the plan had to be this way and the outcome had to be this way. But life has a ton of beautiful surprises, and you should be open to receive these surprises.
Focus on your own life.
Another part of detachment is to have to stop wondering what people think about you. I used to be an expert at this, creating stories in my head, imagining a conversation that I was about to have with someone and anticipating that person's reaction and living these emotions, even though the conversation didn't even happen yet. And so by doing that, what would happen is that I would convince myself not to go into that conversation and not confront the person or not tackling the conflict. And then you know what happens with that? Well, the conflict gets bigger or things escalate and nothing has changed. And I've created a lot of stress and anxiety because what? Because I tied too much of what would the person say around like how I would feel or how I would act or how I would be and all that stuff. And this was definitely not detachment. This was people pleasing at its finest. The solution in that case, when I catch myself doing this, well, I try to separate the facts from the emotions and then I focus on the truth. And when you focus on the truth, then you are able to make more sound decisions. Definitely. The worst thing about allowing people's opinion shape who you are or how worthy you are is that you end up losing yourself. You are living the life of someone else other than yourself. Can you imagine living your whole life as someone you're not supposed to be? Big no. No. Like, no. No wonder sometimes you might feel off, or you might feel like something is not it, or you don't feel grounded.
Because that leads to losing all your power.
How do you master detachment? First of all, it's by knowing yourself. Know what your values are. Know what your vision is. Know what your qualities are. What's your personality? What do you really value a lot in life? And then anything that's trying to destroy you mentally, physically, in your soul, or any other form, well, you don't allow it in your life because that will not allow you to express yourself as the real you and as the authentic you. So when you focus on loving yourself more, it's not selfish at all, because when you love yourself more, you allow yourself to be more present for the ones you love and the other people that you will impact and help in this world. And then when you are thinking about the situation objectively, try to ask yourself, what does it hide? Why do you have this over attachment to a situation or to someone? Is it fear of failure? Is it fear of abandonment or rejection? Is it because you are afraid that you will not be loved? And as soon as you identify that, then it's easy to seek out for help and deal with it in the best way possible for yourself. Like Mel Robbins says, let them. This book has been life-changing for me. In fact, it helped me realize that I can't control everything. Plus that control, it's delusional. Not delusional, but it's a total illusion. And it weighs a lot on your shoulders, and you can't predict everything that might happen. If someone wants to do this thing, well, just let them. Just detach yourself from the situation, and that will allow you to let them be who they are, and that will allow you to be who you want to be without any external influence. That's the beauty of it.
What feeds you defines you.
To me, when you're detached, you love yourself and others enough so all of you can embrace the full power that you have over your worthiness and expressing who you truly are. You're self-sufficient about your worth. Watch that video where I share my story with the C word. Obviously, I was far from detached at that time.